Hi people, Rule of Wolves by Leigh Bardugo. It's the second one in the duology of King of Scars, and I have to say, this is such a massive undertaking. I mean, there's lots of things going on in this book. There's lots of point of views of different characters, and there's lots of things going on, and in the war front, in the characters' lives, in the relationships they have between them. I think that this book, it's a very big in scope in what the story tells, in what it hints about and about characters. And I love that we have lots of inclusivity and representation. We also have a transsexual character. I'm not going to say who it is, but you will see who it is by the end of the book. And I love that it makes us think about how sometimes society treats people unfairly because they are different. In this case, we know that Ravka has the Grisha people, they have magic abilities, and we know that Fjerda has the witch hunters, which hate the Ravkan, and there is this war between these two countries, and it makes you think about about the people that's just in the middle of everything, and the people who are taking sides and everything. It really makes you think about parallelisms with the real world, where there is people hating each other just because of color of skin, because they talk differently, or because their culture is different, or because religion is different. And sometimes it's very easy to fall into this hate discourse, and and letting yourself be told what you have to do. And I think it's very important to awaken and recognize what really is going on. So yeah. What is this book about? I think it's about Nina. I love Nina, and in this book I could empathize with her so much, you guys. I mean, everything that has happened to her, how amazing she is as a character. For me, she's the best character of all the Grisha trilogy. It was Nikolai before, but I'm sorry, I love Nina. She's amazing. And yeah, this is going to be like a weird review, I'm guessing it. But as I say, it's narrated by different characters, different point of views, and it's going to be announced in the beginning of each chapter what character is going to be doing the talking. And we are going to be following the Darkling, Nikolai, Nina, Hane. We're going to be following Zoya, tons of characters, and as I say, it's a very massive undertaking because the story is going to move behind the enemy lines, and we are going to be... I was thinking a lot about Matthias when Nina had him in her arms and he was dying, and he told her, maybe there is... I know Fjerdans are have all this hate for Grisha, but maybe some of them deserve to be saved. And Nina is put into this position in which she's behind enemy lines. She's playing the role of the spy. She is feeding information back to Nikolai and the people, and she is meeting with people who maybe can be different if they are taught differently, if they are shown the Grisha and invade, that you know what I mean. And I love that Nina is in that position in which she does things, to try to plant the seed of Grisha, and to make people understand that we are all the same, that we all bleed the same, and that we are all the same, and that that religions shouldn't separate people, and magic abilities and all of that. And I love Nina. I love Nina so much. I love Nikolai, and I love the fact that he comes to realize that he's not fighting for the crown. He doesn't want to be king. He wants to save his people, and he wants to save Ravka. And I love what happens at the ending, and I'm not going to say anything about that. And I love seeing the Darkling again because he's such a powerful character, and I think it's beautiful to see how far his journey has taken him, from when he began doing things, thinking that he's doing the correct thing, the right thing, to save his people. And then he turns into this egomaniac character in which, he wants to be loved and to be remembered as a saint, and he wants to be the one to save the day. And he ends he ends in the previous books, and what happens in this one, it's amazing. And I love the journey this character makes, because he's not he's not bad because he has to be bad, but he's not good. And he's a person that took the wrong choices. Maybe at the beginning there were right ones, I don't know, but it depends, if you can empathize with him or not. But he is it's a character with lots of layers, whether you like him or not. And I did love seeing him here and seeing that he's still the same person that he was in the previous books. And maybe he learned something towards the end, who knows. And yeah, I love Zoya. Zoya was this beautiful girl who she thought that she had everything. And, she began to change in the books and she ends up being this amazing hot character about this girl who shows a mask to the wall and hides who she is inside, who she really is, the fact that she is of mixed blood, what it will mean for her to tell the world that she is mixed blood, how the world will react to her being what she is, and all of that. And the fact that she tries to show herself as cold, as nothing affects me, I am this general, this cold-blooded person. But in this book, we are going to see how much she really cares or not about the people that surrounds her. And I love Zoya, and I love all that we are going to be learning about her in this book. And yeah, I'm just talking about the characters, and I'm not going into much detail, because from page 1 to the last page there is lots of action and things going on, and I don't want to spoil anything for you. So I was going to spoil something. Sorry, but I did love to see characters that we love from other books crossing into this one, and I love how this one ends, and I love the hint and the promise of what is going to happen in the next book. So yeah, and yeah, I can't wait to read the new trilogy or duology or whatever Leigh writes. I mean, it's amazing. And yeah, I love that she created this world of fantasy where we have, as I say, Grisha with powers and all of that, and that it makes us think about the imbalance in power in real world, about how different people treat each other depending on skin color or race or culture or religion, or about those people who have power and abuse it, and those people who have power and try to change the world. And I love that her books makes you feel so much, and that you can empathize with the characters. Even, well, I cannot empathize with General Brom. He's like, ugh. But you know what I mean, that you can see all the different shades that makes a person whole. And I love reading her books because they are amazing. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.